Hi, everybody. Welcome to Black Sewing Network Sunday service. For those that are new here, Black Sewing Network is a network that celebrates and amplifies Black sewers in the sewing community. And we go live literally every single day, not on this page, but various hosts. But if you are ever in need of a Sunday revival or revolution or service, meet us here every Sunday for the most part, with some exceptions, at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here on YouTube. So, for those that aren't aware, Black Zone Network has been partnering with the organization called PASHI, which stands for Pan African Sisterhood Health Initiative, where they supply girls in need all over the world with reusable pads as well as wet bags. Now, we have made wet bags which house the reusable pads on this channel several times, and we've been making some more today because a group of us made 144 at the Sorority Wear Retreat last week. So I just want to make an additional 6 so we can just donate the 150. Our goal for this quarter was, what was our goal? 250 per quarter. So the quarter ends at 331, of course. So we did 200, over 200 in advance. So adding that additional 150 will put us well over our target for the quarter. So thank you all for everybody that has contributed. We appreciate you all for that. Today though, because a lot of people have been asking, well, Carmen, can we donate the reusable pads? A lot of people have been interested in making the reusable pads that they use. Here's the thing. There are definitely a little bit more liberty in terms of the materials that are used for the wet bags, which is an example of it is right here. Okay. But in terms of the pads, they are a lot more strict about the materials that are used because they want to use things that won't cause the girls harm. And a lot of times, like people will use like fleece for absorbency and different various fabrics, but we just want to ensure that they just want to ensure that the girls are safe. So they use an absorbency layer called Zorb, and I have linked all of those things. There is a link to where you can access all the fabrics and all the materials that they use in the description. So they use something called Zorb, but what I'm using today is I am using fleece. It is in my stash, okay, as my absorbency layer. And for the waterproof layer, they use something called PUL, which is a polyurethane agent. I'm using faux leather, and oftentimes a lot of faux leathers are, PUL coated, or they do have some elements of polyurethane in them. But anyway, so I'll show you guys the process. In terms of the pattern, there are a few things that need to be fixed with the actual pad pattern, but I will share that once it's updated. So I need to get Renee to update that. I'm just testing it out today. But yeah, so let me say hi to everybody that has joined. Hey Will, hey Belinda, hey D, hey Eve, hey Brittany, hey everybody. If you haven't already liked the live, please make sure you like the live. This is also a great project if you need to get rid of a lot of your bobbins. Like you have like extra thread in your bobbin. So right now I am gonna try to get rid of all these like various like random bobbin cases or whatever. The color doesn't mind. So yeah, if you want to also make the pads for them, because I do plan on training a group of Black Sewing Network members, like creating trainings for if people want to donate for the pads. You do need a serger, so that's another thing. So I'll show you guys the process of creating the pads. I created 2 pads and 6 wet bags for today, just to like run through the process. And yeah, again, thank you to everybody that has donated. If you want to make the wet bags, the pattern is free. It's on Black Sewing Network's website. You can also grab kits. I included a link to where you can grab the kits. You can use code BSN15 for 15% off the kits. Renee is putting the kits together. So that's what a lot of people use at the Sorority Wear Retreat. But let me know throughout this process, Hasten, if you have any questions. Again, thank you all for your support. Our goal for the year is 1,000 wet bags. And you know what? For me, if I can train like maybe 15, 20 people on how to create the pads, to me, that will be considered a win. Okay, so we're gonna see how this works out. Let me child. What is everybody else doing today? Let me know if you're sewing. I'm waiting for some snaps, y'all, in the mail. Hoping that they came. Hold on, let me go check. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. My clothes got here, but my snaps ain't get here. So irked. Y'all, I was waiting for my snaps to get here. Yes, hey. If you haven't already liked the live, please make sure you like the live. So my snaps did not get here. I ordered some clips and some snaps that arrived today. So for the closure, so this is a example of one of the pads that I made where the absorbency layer is not exposed. So I cover that up. For the closures, they use cam snaps. Of course, I lost them. As organized as I be trying to be for y'all, it does not work in my favor ever. Ever. All right, y'all. So these are the cam snaps that are used for the closures, and they're basically applied here and here. So hopefully by the end of this live, my cam snaps will have arrived in the mail. We shall see. We shall see. Hey, Alyssa, how are you? Ciao. It's nice outside. Shoot, we might only make it through. We might only make it through a couple of yeah. Darn it. Darn it. We might only make it through a couple of these pages, show. Anyway, let me know what y'all sewing today. What y'all doing? Let me get some tunes going. What is everybody sewing today? Is everybody ready for spring sewing? Did y'all hydrate? Hey, Tony. Y'all be being irked. All right. All right, so let's get started with the wing. So there are two components of the pad on two pattern pieces. The main components are the wing and the absorbency layer. For the wing, you cut one piece of cotton and one absorbency layer, or the PUL. Again, I am using some red faux leather. And for the absorbency layer, you would use a cotton layer, two absorbency layers, so the absorb, and in my case, the fleece, and then the waterproof layer. So this is what it looks like. I love the sharing of the sewing retreat. Y'all good. Yeah, a lot of people were sharing. Making scrunchie and keychains from Dr. Jen's tutorial. She got a tutorial? Where? I actually, you know what's crazy? All right, so let's start with the wing. So I'm going to do both wings right now. I'm gonna do a little batch sewing. So you want to put right side to right side together. The right side of the is a shiny layer. So I'm gonna put right side of the Ankara to the right side of the wing layer. I didn't know she had a tutorial for that. I actually need one. I need to make some. So I'm gonna sew this at 1/8 of an inch or a scant 1/4 inch. They prefer that you sew them at a scant 1/4 inch, but a lot of people can't handle it and catch both layers. So to be on the safe side, people start off with the 1/4 inch, and on the pattern, you'll see there are two different lines. The red line is 1/8 of an inch, and the green line is a 1/4 inch. So in the final, y'all will see it when it eventually becomes released. Yes, the Sewrority Retreat was so fun. Oh yeah, I need to grab that for sure. Listen, and sewing something at 1/8 of an inch will test your gangster for sure. It will test your gangster for sure, y'all. And you know what? This came right on time because it is my time of month, okay? So this came in right on time. So I also like to clip the corners as well. So I like to clip the top, the bottom, the right, the left. I try to avoid using pins because it pierces the PUL or the vinyl, or the not vinyl. It's not. So faux leather and vinyl are not to be confused, okay? Faux leather is like simulates leather and it's more lightweight. Do not use vinyl. See, this is why they are real particular. Vinyl is not used for this. It's the faux leather that really is like softer and more lightweight. So this is how I pinned it together. Hey Seb, so I'm gonna sew together all the way around. And I'm doing at 1/8 of an inch. When you're first starting, don't do too much. Don't do too much. Just do a 1/4 inch. But I'm gonna do mine at 1/8 of an inch. So for PASHI, there are other companies that use that have different size pads. For PASHI, they use the same size pads all the way around. So they provide all the girls with the same size pad. Don't do too much. Oh no. Already messing up. Okay. Don't do too much. And I still owe y'all $260. I ain't forget. Last week I ain't feel the best. I need to count up all them entries. There's so many entries. I be asking for it, and then when I get it, I'll be like, ooh, that's a lot to count. All right, y'all. Let me lower myself so y'all can see what I'm doing. So I'm sewing all the way around the pad at 1/8 of an inch seam allowance. Hey, Renee. So just take your time, especially around the curves. Them curves will have you hemmed up, okay? Take your time. Use your presser foot as a guide. And the inside of my presser foot is where I can tell the 1/8 of an inch is. I don't know where it is on your machine. So I sew mine at a scant 1/4 inch. Again, 4 inch, a 1/4 is acceptable, but nothing over a 1/4. You got to be comfortable with sewing very small seam allowances on this. I would say it's beginner friendly. I don't know. I feel like the wet bags are easier than this, honestly. Oh, see, I'm already messing up, y'all. Hey. So Belinda's making. Who said they're making scrunchies? I think Belinda said that. I think Belinda says she making scrunchies. So you want to do a back stitch at the end? All right, so you can kind of see how it looks on the other side. Okay. Y'all see how small that seam allowance is? So you just want to make sure. And it's more obvious because, of course, the Ankara is very colorful. It's more obvious on the other side. You just want to validate that you caught all the sides, right? And when you make your seam allowance this small, you don't have to do as much clipping. So we're going to do the second wing now. Okay. These pads, and one thing they remark about Black Sewing Network, our donations in terms of our, again, you want to do right sides together. Again, the shiny side is the right side. So I'm just going to make sure that's together. It's less obvious which one is the right side on the other side of the Ankara, but I found it. So you just want to kind of clip them together. If you pin, make sure you pin on the seam allowance, because those pins will have you caught up. Use clips if you're not comfortable. So we do the top. We had a clip at the top, the bottom, both sides, and on all the corners. That ensures that it is flat. Another thing I would say is you want to sew on the cotton side. 1, 2, 3. That is just my preference. Okay. So we have it clipped at the both sides. Hey, Aisha. On the top, the bottom, both sides, and in each corner. There's a pin here. All right. So on the cotton side, again, we're sewing at 1/8 of an inch seam allowance. What's on everybody's agenda for the week? It's so nice outside. Nobody's outside, y'all. First of all, I appreciate y'all being here. But it is 70 degrees in Philly. I might need to go act up. I might need to act up today. We might need to act up. Okay. Okay. Another thing that I want to do for this, and even the web bags, is I'm going to create SVG files. It's not as hard to cut the wet bags with precision, but sometimes what I do with this pattern, since it's so curvy, is I do draw it on my fabric first and then cut it out. But the SVG file, if you have a silhouette or a Cricut file, you can easily cut this stuff out on a Cricut. So eventually I will offer that one as well for my girlies out there. Does anybody ever cut out their fabric using a Cricut or a silhouette? Let me know in the chat. Not coughing up mucus. Oh my goodness. Well, hope you feel better. Sew on the patio. That's a big flex. I wish I could sew outside. I live in the hood though, child. I live in the hood. Ain't nobody sewing outside. Some people would be like, what you sewing? Mind your business. That is a flex. Come on, sew on the patio. Anybody else be sewing on the patio? Let's have a sew date. Where you at? Where you at, Alyssa? Shoot. Okay, I ran out of. See, oh no, I didn't. Did I run out of? Okay. Who else sewing out on the patio? I did fabric letters on the Cricut. Okay. Did you say you outside, Dr. Jen? Dr. Jen was outside yesterday too. She found her a new little quilt shop. It ain't new apparently. Dr. Jen was in these streets yesterday. 2 days in a row. You showing off. 2 days in a row. 2 days in a row. You in VA? Well, that's a little bit far from me, but listen, I might need to take a trip for a patio, so that would be kind of cute. Like if do a sew in the park, if the park had like outlets. That would be cute, wouldn't it, y'all? Like a little sew in the park day. Maybe we can get some generators. Hold on, y'all. Be right back. Hopefully, I don't mess this. I love y'all hanging away shit. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. It's saying one of my packages got delivered and I don't see it, so hold on, y'all. Hold on. Don't piss me off, Amazon. Don't piss me off. It came, y'all. We got, again, there's a link to where you can grab this in the description. Hey, Cake. What's okay. Oh, we got it. I needed that. Okay. We got our can stand maker so we can make everything from beginning to end. Hey, Cake. Hey, I see you made it home safely. Did you get home on time last week? Did you get home on time last week? We got these cute little. I gotta get some of this. I wonder how much. Let me ask Monica how much these cost. I'm gonna make one of these for BSN. I feel like these clips come in handy so much. Clips are expensive though. They is not cheap. They are not cheap. Not yes, barely. What you mean? Child, we got a time. If you are going to the sorority wear retreat in September, definitely rent a car, y'all. Definitely rent a car. You ain't miss nothing, dude. Not D coming back what I missed. Kinda. Not what I missed. And carpool for sure. Definitely. Carpooling is going to take a little bit more coordination, but it is definitely worth it. Me, Mike, and Quana, we always fly on the same flight out of Philly, so we don't have a problem with coordinating because we come and go together. Yeah, definitely carpool if you can. All right, y'all. So we have both of the wings done. So what I'm going to do is kind of pull the cotton part up. First of all, I'm going to confirm that I caught everything, and I did. You might want to clip into the corners. Not too much. Clip to, not through. All right. All right. So making sure you don't clip through the vinyl. Going to lift it up in the center because that's going to be covered by the absorbency layer. And you're going to do a snip. A little, enough, I would say like an inch. Don't go too crazy. Maybe like an inch and a half. You're going to cover it with the absorbency layer. But keep in mind that you want to keep your vinyl intact. And we're going to flip that inside out. And when you're volunteering with PASHI, there are different people that do each step, y'all. So they set it up so that people that don't know how to sew that well can focus on other things, or like there's a station of people that just do the snaps. There are literally a station of people that just do ironing. There's like a quality control station. So everybody there doesn't necessarily know how to sew. But it's a great way. They actually have students that come in and volunteer and they can learn how to sew. So breaking it up into parts definitely helps people at different skill levels. I shouldn't be using these scissors, but here we are. I'm gonna press this out on the side. I got my Aliso here. That's not on. So I'm gonna wait for that to get on. I'm gonna turn the other one. Again, remember you're gonna separate it like this. Oh, hold on. You want to clip in the corners, like clip here, clip here, clip here, clip there. Clip two, not through the threads, of course. And since my seam allowance is so small, I don't have to do like clipping really around anything else. So we're going to separate it like this. And you're just gonna do about 1.5 inch slit right in the middle. Don't cut the PUL layer or the waterproof layer. Just gonna clip right down the center, about 1.5 inches on the cotton layer. Again, it's fine because it's going to be covered by the absorbency layer. So this is the wings that we're working on. Okay. But yes, carpool for sure, because the Uber from the airport costs $100. So when you carpool with one or two people, even if you carpool with one other person, ooh, I can see. Hold on, y'all. I can see where. Oh, I didn't catch. Oh. Well, I must have clipped the thread, y'all. So I gotta debirth it. And so on the spot, Lord, it happens to the best of us. It happens to the best of us. Not me. Ciao. It's such a beautiful day driving in my car. Okay, you got the top down. Did you give me like that you have a Ferrari, child? Or you got something that the top drop? If you don't got a drop top, you definitely have a sunroof in your car. Which one is it? Drop top or sunroof? Don't you ride bikes too, D? Child, I don't know how many. I might only be doing 2 of these wet bags today, y'all. We ain't doing 6. The sunroof is open? Yeah, girl. I'm about to go outside too. I'm about to go outside myself. Yo. Why the hell? What happened? Yo. Oh my gosh. Yo, I'm going through it. See, this is why you can't do this is why you gotta be careful with them scant 1/4 inch, child. Because even I'm telling y'all, I'm not even catching it today. Maybe I should have done a 1/4 inch seam allowance. Child. Let us pray. Let us pray, y'all. Ooh, I'm going through it over here. Drop some prayer hands in the chat because your girl's going through it. Okay. Definitely carpool because the Uber will come to the retreat to bring you to the airport. And the Ubers were canceling for sure, I heard. Luckily, Renee took us. We ain't had them problems. See, the problem is sometimes cotton frays as well. Shit. All right. No worries. Okay. That cotton is spraying, baby. Yeah, I heard they were canceling. Thank God, because my it's so hard to find and it's so dark, especially depending on what time you left. I knew it was gonna be a problem, so we coordinated with Renee. Renee took us back. We were like, we'll pay you Uber prices. So Renee was Uber for us. Renee was Uber for us. Thank God. So I did look into renting a car. I think for the 4 days it costs like $250, but honestly, for peace of mind, it is worth it. I know. Shout out to Risha. I heard you said Sen said she had to they had to drive back with their luggage on their legs. So yeah. I would definitely try to coordinate that, y'all. All right, we are back in we're in business now, y'all. All right. So let us mm. Thank you, Shamir. Yes, please like the live. So I'm just going to take my trusty. Y'all hear my Eliso? And you definitely want. I should be covering this with a. I should be covering this with a piece of organza, but I'm not. So we just pressed her out. That's what it's looking like. Again, if you're interested in knowing what materials like the Zorb and the PUL, it's a little pricey per yard. I found the supplier that they use. If you get it from like Etsy or like Amazon, it's gonna be super expensive. But the supplier they use, I think they charge like $14 a yard. All right, so we're just going to edge stitch this, top stitch that all the way around. Extend the stitch. I shouldn't do this, but whatever. Don't do that. Don't do what I just did. Do not do what I just did. This is why I be on bag duty. This definitely helps. And I have used these pads, y'all. Like, so I went through a phase of just using reusable pads because I wanted to be at one with the people. So I was using reusable pads. Of course, I made my own wet bag. I made my own wet bag a little bit bigger though. And I also used the panties, the the panties with the built-in absorbency layer by Sewrority. It's called the Flow panty. I actually have them on now. I haven't been to Buc-ee's though. Yeah, I saw you with your man. We were smashed in like a clown car, but so glad she was able to take us. Who all went with y'all? And I was able to stop by and see Buc-ee. Oh my goodness. Sitting in her obsession with Buc-ee is crazy. Who all was in the car? What? Risha had a car or a truck? Maybe next year they'll have shuttles or something. Shuttles might work, but the challenge is everybody be leaving at different times. Um, that is the challenge with shuttles. Oh, y'all had a lot of bags. Okay. And Nadia ended up, I don't think she got home till Wednesday. It was so it was a few things going on. Everybody's flight except mine. Everybody's flight was delayed. And there was definitely something going on with Southwest. Southwest ain't been right since they changed their policy, okay? The ancestors are not pleased. Okay, so we top stitched it. Okay, so now we're done with this one wing. And so we're going to top stitch the second wing. And we're going to be done with the wings after that. Not you had to frame the pic. My God. My God on today. And we are top stitching this at, I'm trying to keep it at a scant 1/4 inch. They don't want to keep me though. I'm trying to tell y'all, these curves will touch the gangster. These curves will touch the gangster, y'all. I feel like I need to go back to school. This is good practice though. If you want to practice curves, definitely making a pad will definitely do that. I think we take for granted, even if we've been sewing for a long time, like because it's curves in a small. I know the bad girlies don't mind doing this. The bad girlies that do gussets. If you know, I ain't doing no gusset. It was the weather. With no air, the way I would have, ooh, child, the way that would have sent me over. No air. Baby, I wouldn't have been able to handle that. They would have had to kick me off that plane. I am making reusable pads. All right, I'm working on the wings currently. There are 2 parts. There is a wing and there is an absorbency layer, similar to the pads that we already wear. Okay, so we're done the wings. Okay, I mean, outside of adding the snaps, of course. Okay, y'all, look at that. I love a pretty pad, okay? Okay. That is so pretty. So we're done those 2. Look how pretty those are, but we're not done. Okay. So let's work on, next we're going to work on the absorbency layer. So again, the absorbency layer has a cotton piece, 2 absorbency, in this case, absorbency layers. I'm using fleece, but the correct one to use if you want to make it for PASHI is Zorb. And then we have another waterproof layer. So that's how it goes, okay? So there's 4 layers. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to base these layers together and then I'm going to serge it, okay? You're like, why don't you just serge it right away? Sometimes it's hard to like keep things in place on the serger level. And I also want to make sure that I serge off the right amount. So I'm going to do a basting stitch all the way around here using a 1/4 inch seam allowance. I might go a half because you want to make sure that it fits on top, okay? So we're just gonna do a little basic stitch. I'm gonna extend it to a 4 length, and then I'm gonna take it to my serger, and I'm going to cut it clean, okay? And I could totally use these at home. The reason why they want to use they use Zorb and PUL is because they because a lot of these fleeces and stuff that we get from these places can be like they're all natural, so, and not treated and over processed with different chemicals and stuff, so they try to use those, you know, to prevent shock syndrome. What's it called? Toxic shock syndrome or whatever. Either way. So I'm just going to do a base and stitch all the way around, and then I'm going to serge it. Just do it. Just to hold all the layers together. Stitching at a 5-inch seam allowance. Again, it doesn't have to be super clean because we're going to serge that stuff off. Yeah. I'm already jacking this up. So, Carmen, get it together. This is why I base this together first, because she likes to act up. And for this, both of the wings and the absorbency layer, they actually use a die cutting machine. To cut out all their pieces. So I cut this out 3 different times. So of course, all my layers are slightly different in size. It's all good. Okay. When I used to make the pads, I use reusable waterproof bed pad that you would use in the baby crib. Okay. I think that company does sell that too, Sen. I sent you, what is it called? Voodoo.com. It's linked in the description on the list, that I created. I think they sell that as well. So they cater to people that not only make like the pads, but also like the diapers. Are there any moms out there that use the diapers, like made their own diapers for their kids, use cloth diapers for their kids? Any bougie moms out there? All right, y'all. So we just basted that together, and I'm gonna serge that in a second. Any bougie mamas out there use cloth diapers? Not shading, y'all. All right, so we're gonna all this excess is gonna get serged off. So I had my guideline for my serger when I serge it. So we're gonna do the second layer. If I can find it. So yes, it slits on top of the slit, Shamir. Yes, that is correct. So that's why I said yes. So you slit the cotton side, not the waterproof side, and this part covers it. Yes, that's correct. So when I did this, when I was going through like using these for my period, I would make about 6. Of course, I would clean them daily. Some people wait until the end of their cycle to clean all of their pads, but I will clean them every day. I will at least like rinse them out once a day. Also, when PASHI donates them, because they're such in demand, typically every girl would get maybe 2 pads. Ideally, they would want to give 4 pads and 1 wet bag. But because there are so many girls in need, they typically give 2 to 1 wet bag. And before the wet bags, like before BSN, and there's another organization in Jersey that helped, every girl didn't get a wet bag because they didn't have this everybody they didn't have enough of a skill set to make in the organization to make a lot of wet bags. It was like 2 or 3 people out of all the volunteers that knew how to make them. So BSN is really helping out a lot, and they are truly thankful for our efforts, because for a long time the wet bags was a huge bottleneck for them. Okay, so just know you guys are making a real impact. Okay. Okay. All right, so we got our Lord. I was gonna say we got our basin stitch in, but we don't because we ran out of thread. Again, if you have bobbins that you're trying to like, oh my God, I don't want to waste my thread, this is a perfect opportunity. So I'm gonna use all these spare bobbins in here. Shamir. Not Shamir coming for people. So remember, Shamir, I told you that the pads are broken up into different parts. So I'm doing the whole process for the pads. They do not do the whole process for the pads. It's broken up into different parts. A lot of people are not comfortable with doing zippers as well. I think we do zippers a lot in this space where we become comfortable. A lot of people are scared of doing zippers. So that seems to be the huge like fear point. Zippers, and also the bags are made by one, like from beginning to end by one person. Unlike the pads, they are made by there are, I think, 4 different stations for the pads. Like a huge bottleneck for the pads, which I'm probably going to start helping with, is the serging. Everybody's not comfortable with using the serger. Understandably so. Like there's only like 2 people that know how to thread a serger there. So I try to help and you know. I don't know. That's one thing I learned like early is like you need to learn how to like thread a serger. That tie off method, what have you stuck like Chuck? People that only know how to thread a serger. I'm like, well, what happens if your serger the tie off don't work? All right, y'all. So we about to serge it. All right. Turn on my serger. So I have all my settings at 4. I have my differential at 1. I think I'm gonna increase it. So the knife is on, so we're just gonna go all the way around. Oh my God. Okay. I'm gonna increase the stitch length. Okay. Go all the way around. She like the edge up. So I guess in theory you could do this with a zigzag stitch, but Okay. I did. I had 4 surgeries, son. Don't be cause don't be coming for me. Say yes, I have 5. Where is think it was downstairs. I live by 1034D. Okay. Let me cook. You sound like Terrence. All right. So sometimes so that's what we looking like. Same comment for me, y'all. Same comment for me. Lord Jesus Christ. Where are your friends? Who needs enemies? All right, so we're gonna do the second one. I used that surgery one time. One time. Nothing coming for me. Didn't you want a surgery? Yes, ain't nothing wrong with my old surgery though. Oh my god. Okay. It is not, I do not have to tussle with it. The left looper be acting a little funny, but in general, she don't give me no problem. In general, she be alright. In general, she's okay. She alright. All right, so we got this a little this one a little wonky. This one is a little bit wonky, but it'll get the job done. All right, so the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to zigzag this stitch. They call it quilting it. I don't know why they call it that, but we're gonna like create like little channels or grooves. So it doesn't have to be like perfect. Some people like do a zigzag stitch straight down the middle. Other people do a zigzag stitch back and forth. So we're gonna do the back and forth zigzag stitch. I don't know which one am I. All right. The 1034D. I ain't got no problem with my 1034D. All right. Oh. Girl. And if you notice in your pads, you have little grooves in your pads as well. Okay. So you can kind of see, y'all see the vibes. I'm gonna do it with my second absorbency layer. Harmony, you are good, girl. Oh! So there's literally people, a group that just does this. So there's not many people. I think there's maybe like nobody does it from beginning to end. Like there's even a group. They work with a group of special needs adults that only do the the snaps. So that's another thing. They're doing a lot of stuff, a great stuff for the community, like the aging population. Most of the volunteers are over 60. And they also work with a special needs group. Um, and they do the snaps. And those girls are good. They be checking us. They be like, you will fall asleep doing the what? It's only a couple hours a week, girl. All right, so I mean, I could if you want to do the whole process, you can, but people love a child. All right, y'all. So I am going to just clip. So you just want to center this all the way around. I'm gonna put it back on my straight stitch. I'm gonna extend it to 3.5. Not Shamir. Lord, somebody get her. I'm trying to remember if they do a zigzag stitch or if they do a straight. I'm gonna do, for all intents and purposes, I'm going to do a straight stitch all the way around. They have a die cutting machine, Shamir. People don't cut. So you can get, if you want to get on your Cricut. I'm also trying to figure out, I told them I would work on trying to see if the Cricut would cut the fabric. But the die cut machine cuts like 10 layers at a time. Okay. So I'm going to stitch this, just top stitch this on. And they feed you. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, my goodness. So I think their goal for this year is to produce 10,000 of these. I think that's the goal that they have for the year. I can't remember. So the absorbency layer is on. Yeah, at PASHI, they feed you every week. Okay. So all we have to do is add the snaps to this, but isn't it so pretty, y'all? Not you'll do the zipper pouches. Good night, Shamir. Yeah, I'm probably only gonna do 2 zipper pouches a day. Shamir gets on my nerve. Somebody go get her. Somebody please go get that. Please go get Shamir. Somebody go get her. She's acting like a stripper. Please go get her, y'all. But we had a good old time at the retreat. Yapping and making these bags. Didn't we, Sin? Child, Sin ain't getting nothing else done. And she brought other projects. I was like, I'm trying to tell you, Sin. Just say she got a lot of wet bags done. Every time she tried to make something else, child. This is the great thing about even the pads. When you get used to it, it's like mindless sewing. This one a little bit off. This one's gonna be a little bit off center, but it's fine. It's for me. And the way you clean it is you don't just throw it in the wash. Y'all remember when y'all first, I don't know how it worked when y'all first got y'all periods. Did your mom teach y'all how to clean out your underwear? That's how you clean these. You gotta hand wash them first before you put them in the washing machine. So you hand wash them, and a lot of people overseas and other countries don't have washing machines anyway. But yeah, you gotta get down to the nitty gritty and wash them by hand first. Child, she was running that mouth. Sim was all over the place. It took me longer to make the wet bags because I do extra steps. I'm always, yeah, girl. Yeah, Sim was like, it's not secure on the sides. I'm like, girl, it'll be all right. Okay. So now all we have left to do, look. So when I originally started making them, I would enclose them on the inside, but they prefer that the absorbency layer is on the top. Child, y'all can do all y'all want. Lean, I would make new ones each month. Not sure we'll make new ones each month. Oh my god. Girl. That defeats the purpose of them being reusable. Dr. Jim, please. Alright, so let's add the snaps. Snaps be getting people hung up, holds up too, because oh, let's use blue. Now I just got this today, so I do not remember how to use these. So pray for your girl. The purpose is now you don't want to. You want to replace them after like, and they also teach the girls how to make them by hand. So some people make these by hand. But again, you have a lot of fabric, but a lot of girls overseas don't. So we're going to take out 2. You want to take an any and out. Oh, so this is why Carmen can't have nice things. Any Audi. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need 4. We got that. Okay, no. Child, these things stress me out. Okay, I think I got everything I need. Somebody come get her. She's dancing like a stripper. Oh my god. But if I had to, I would. So that's how we can do this right. All right. So with the snaps, you have an innie and an outie. So oh. So you want to kind of point the smooth side to the top of the snap. Doesn't really matter which side you use. You just want to make sure you use an innie and an outie and not two innies, two outies. So let's see. Let's see, girl. Oh, it worked! Thank God those days passed. All right, so y'all see how the smooth side? So I used to mess up and put the smooth side on both sides, but you have the top. The top will go on one, will go on the cotton, and then the other one will go on the other side, on the PUL side. Some people put like when for personal home use, some people put multiple snaps. Okay, so this one was an outie, so I need an innie. Because so y'all see how the button is on that side? This was actually easy, y'all. Okay, I thought it was. Hold on. Girl. What's up? Not you acting up. Ah! Okay, all right. Okay. Child, let's see if this works. Hey, we got it done. Look, y'all. Hey, Tygery. Hey, everybody. Ooh. I included a link to where you can grab the snaps. I think I paid $20 for this set. And it comes with like 100 different snaps. So we got that one done. So this is a completely done snap. So remember, it's a smooth side up. And make sure you're using the innie on one side. Just make sure you're using the right closure. Okay, they need to be two separate ones. So this is the innie and this is the outie. Okay. All right, let's do the other one. Let's just finish it up. Why not? So if you click that bendable link, the bendable link has everything in there. Thank you. You can use the plastic snaps for other things, but I would not use it for garments. I don't know. Some people use it for garments, I guess. I wouldn't. I personally would not, but do whatever you want. That's your business. That's your business, babes. No, I'm gonna make some more of the wet bags. I want to make 6 of the wet bags. I'm not gonna make all 6 on live, but we made 144 wet bags last week at the retreat, so I might make 2 or 3 on live today. So whatever I can get done in the next 45 minutes, that is what I will be making. That's why it has an O on there. Why is it acting like that? Okay, well, I can make some when I can't figure out what I want to make. I can make some when I can't figure out what. Who said that? You can make what, Tidri? We have. I've also made the period panties on live. I think Tidri made them as well. I don't know. That other side is a little funky. Okay. And so we got a second one done. So just to show you guys how it works now that we have them done. Yeah, no. I knew that was going to happen. Darn it. That one at the thing. For whatever reason, that one's acting a little shady. That one is acting a little bit shady, McGrady. Try to fix that. Hey, girl, what is your problem? What is your problem? Oh, webpage. Okay. Okay. Lord. All right, so this is how they close them or how they store them. So you fold the top of the wings down, and then you fold them over and you snap. So you use these. That's how they store them in the front of the bag. Okay. So I know you're like, well, how does that fit in the wet bags? So again, and that's also, and when it's time, so this is when it's clean, right? When it's used, you fold, of course, this is the part that goes against your, you know, vajayjay. You fold that down and you fold it in after it's been used. Clean, use, clean, use. Get it? So the reason why, and another thing I wanted to talk to you guys about is the pockets we're noticing are extremely too small, and we need to make sure that at least two pads can fit in the front. So this one easily needs to be, this is one of my original prototypes. So the clean ones go on the front, the soil ones go on the inside. So what I've been saying is the pockets are like, I think what's happening is people are folding it down maybe a half inch twice instead of a 1/4 inch twice. That's what it looks like to me. So make sure you're doing like that, only folding it down like 1/8 of an inch or a 1/4 inch twice, and not. Sure enough. Where it go? God, I'm so too strong. We might not be doing no pockets if I can't find the pockets. Are they? I updated the directions. Did I say half inch on the original directions though? I think on the original directions I said a 1/4 inch. pretty sure I said a 1/4 inch on the original, but okay. But now I've even seen some pockets look like that people are making them real small, like this. That's even more. I've seen pockets look like this. Yo. So I've seen people like fold down an inch. Okay. So another thing is I've seen some bags where the pouch is on the pocket is on the back. Do not put them on the back, y'all. They should be to the front. And I understand sometimes when you flip it, it ends up on the back and people don't flip it to the front. But the pocket is always supposed to be on the front, never on the back. I've seen people do 2 pockets. That's not necessary. Like, oh, I'll just put one on the back too. That's not necessary. Save your fabric. But yeah, FYI, it's supposed to be folded down a 1/4 inch twice. I've been trying to even do an 1/8 of an inch and then a 1/4 inch just to even get more so basically the finished measurements for the pocket should be, I think, 4.5. That is the goal. All right. Anyway, so I already pressed it down and I'm just going to top stitch it across. I'm gonna do all of my pockets that I have here. What is this? Sen said it wasn't me. Sen said it wasn't me. It wasn't. It wasn't. They don't go to waste though. Don't worry. If yours wasn't the right size, they do not waste anything. That's just more of an FYI. We gotta make sure we're doing the right pocket size. Okay. That's it. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. So I'm just going to, I'll probably do 3 on live and I'll do the other 3 offline. So that when the retreat bags are supposed to be here, well, they're supposed to be here yesterday. But that Texas mailing system. That Texas mailing system, child. Child, I feel sorry for when they said the UPS, they said USPS might not even have service next year. That's crazy. This what y'all voted for? Not y'all. Not y'all. But I still can't believe people voted for this. Uh, all right. Now I definitely did this method at the retreat of like batch sewing. It is faster. I think overall it works better. I just be getting bored. So the first day I did the batch sewing. The second day I couldn't do it. The second day I was like, yeah. I had to make them one at a time. The second day I definitely made them one at a time because I was like, yeah, I can't do this. I get bored way too fast. All right, so we are going to create the pockets. Again, I'm just going to top stitch all the way around, edge stitch that. All the way around. chilling, chilling. So Belinda the only one sewing today? I do. I do and do. Sorry, that's probably a garment. I don't know. I know quilters can do that. Quilters are listen. That's the first place I really saw batch sewing done like that. Is like quilters do that. That's probably why I am not positioned to be a great quilter because I feel like I'm bored. Renee will clip everything. She'll tape everything. I'm like, I'm not doing it. But yeah, I do need instant gratification. I do need instant gratification. Here we go. If loving you is wrong, I don't want to be right. If being right means being without you, I don't want to. Shoot me. So I am making the pockets. I'm actually doing them. When they talk about some, you need instant gratification. And do. You're crocheting today. Y'all, who in the chat crochets? Where's all my crochet multi creatives in the chats? All my crochet baddies and knit baddies. It was given a dig. It was given dig. It was given dig. But I let it slide. I let it slide. I was like, okay, well, there's that. It was giving Carmen has a short attention span. But that's fine. All right, so it's fine, girl. I'm doing all the pockets. You only did a granny square? Shoot, that's more than I've done. Well, for those that don't know, Renee is coming out with her crochet patch. She's going to come. She was like, I didn't say I was doing multiple. I'm like, okay, girl. So Renee wants you to know that she's only doing one pattern. But if all goes well, she'll convert more of her patterns into crochet patterns. So that'll be coming to a crochet girly near you. Aren't y'all excited? Aren't y'all excited about that? Don't we love that for us? Shout out to my crochet girlies. It was that there are people who need child, whatever. Renee's all at this point, whatever. Okay. This week, for the last week of March, since it's Developmental Disabilities Awareness Month, I will be making adaptive patterns by Sewn Adaptive that I've made before. So next Sunday, I am making a cardigan. Terrence is supposed to be coming live with me. Does anybody else want to make a cardigan next week in honor of Developmental Disabilities Awareness Month? It's so easy. It's so easy. It's so quick. But truth be told, I need to be getting ready for this Jay-Z concert. After this, I'm like, yeah. we're in full Y2K mode. We're in full Y2K mode, okay? full Y2K mode. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Period. Oh wait. Okay. I need to hold the phone. So and it's so wonderful. Honey. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in. So if you're just joining, we already finished our pads. Okay. We already finished, and these are totally usable. I'm gonna use these. Sure. We're not letting them go to waste. And honestly, I feel like the reusable pads provide more coverage. And you don't have to just use the reusable pads for your time of month. For my girlies that suffer from incontinence, ain't no shame. Ain't no shame. Make you some reusable pads or reusable underwear. Seamwork has a really good reusable underwear pattern that I like a lot. It's called the Flow Panty. And they come in a lot of different sizes. Definitely check them out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we might get these under there. How do you sign up? I didn't know. It's a sign up thing? Girl, you an ambassador? Child. Anyway. How y'all bringing up that you ambassadors for something? Only because I brought the company up. Why am I just learning this? All right, so I did all the pockets. Okay. So listen, we might do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you know what? I might be in the mood to finish all of these. I might be in the mood. I don't know. We'll see. So let's just add the zippers. Okay. Renee, girl, please. So let's switch out this foot. Let's switch out the foot. Let's add this zipper foot. Child, Renee stresses me out. All the patterns that I've used from Seamwork are free patterns. They offer paid patterns. I don't know. Hold on. Wait, do they? Oh, yes, I did. No, is that them? That's Wardrobe by Me. Now it's always been linked in, but girl, Renee, don't stress me out. All right, so we're going to add the zipper. And I am using number 5 zipper by the yard. I've also used like pre-made zippers number 3. I find that number 3 zippers are harder to, like, when it's time to turn it, it's harder to unzip from wherever from the opposite side. Number 5 gets it done for me. I prefer number 5 zippers when making these. But number 3 totally works if you're not comfortable with using zipper by the yard. So, anyway, you know who I know is a zipper for Vicky Sews? Shamir. You know why? Because she won't stop talking about it. Because that's what you're supposed to do. That's what you're supposed to do. But okay, girl, rock out. Rock out, girl. It's in my bio, girl. Please. Anyway. Oh, okay. You know what? I was pretty sure you could, because I get it from the Gaffney's be selling number 5s, pre-made number 5s. So I mean I figured as much, but number 3s be whack. To me. To me. And I'm also going to go ahead and add my handle. While I'm here, because why not? I'll add blue to this one. Because why not? And I like to reinforce my handles. That's how it's looking. Mm-hmm. See, I'm actually batch sewing today. Look at me. Look at me batch sewing and whatever. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. You looking? You looking? Mm-hmm. Damn. That zipper jig don't be working. Listen, the zipper jig don't work for me. Maybe I know it's the operator, so I'm not blaming the jig. But I prefer knots. I prefer not, but y'all can do what y'all want. I know I recognize the issue was in the operator, i.e. me. But me. I feel like it just take a little bit of practice. When that would be a good YouTube video for you. That would be a good piece of content. Go ahead and show us. Go ahead and show us, and then link it using the your Amazon store. Oh, give us that content, girl. Do a video, girl. Make them a believer. Everybody always be talking about us. It'd be linked in my Amazon store. Give me the link, cause I ain't search. Cause at this point, y'all have a lot of stuff in your Amazon store. Give me the direct link. Give me a video and a direct link. Oh, it's in my store. It's a lot of shit in your store. I'm a direct link kind of girl. I'm like, you know what? Here. If y'all notice, I don't give y'all generic links. I take the time to give y'all direct links. I'm letting y'all know I ain't searching through nobody's store. I'm not. Do what you want with that information. I'm just not doing it. If you want to guarantee the purchase, give people the direct link. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Okay. Okay. I need some instant gratification, so I'm going to actually go the other side. Do what you want with that information. You ain't got the. Okay. All right, Renee. Let's see how many times you get a click on that jig then. Do what you want. All right. So again, I am back. So I'm already on my third bag. I'm adding the top of the bag to that with the handle. This is actually going surprisingly fast, y'all. We love to see it. Open it up. I like to finger press it, and I also do take my iron, my liso, and I press it down before I top stitch. Again, another thing that people were doing is they were only top stitching like the Ankara layer. You need to top stitch the Ankara to the waterproof canvas. So the waterproof canvas is also getting top stitched, y'all. So don't forget to top stitch that waterproof layer as well. And we're going to add another strap. Good job, Carm. Go, Carm. Don't play with Carm. Where are we at? So when I'm adding the strap, I also like to do a couple back stitches just to secure it. Also, I found that I've been using like Grogram ribbon, but I like webbing. So Renee and her kits provides webbing. I prefer the webbing. But I'm gonna go through all this ribbon. I'm gonna go through all this ribbon, okay? We're going through this ribbon. Okay. Every little brand line. So we're on bag number 4. We're just applying the top stitching it to the zipper, and we are adding our handle. Not you, child. Not Cynthia's doing all the things to extend her process. Okay, girl. Cyn said, "I'm gonna take my time." I'm gonna add bias tape to the sides. That's actually not a bad idea. I actually might start doing that. Not now though. Until then, I'ma just back stitch back and forth. Hi, RV Beats. No, you got a lot done. I only did 33. And I was only focused on, well, I did do the Chandler. Well, Sin is just extra, y'all. She's just extra anyway. You could do what you want, sis. Do your thing, girl. Do your thing, shorty. So again, we're top stitching and adding the handle. You fold the handle in half. Listen. You know what? They saw your floral ones, Sin, and they were like, "Oh my god, this is so pretty." A couple people commented on yours. I was like, "That's Sunshine." Like, this is so pretty. I was like, "Yeah." I mean, I feel like BSN's bags are distinguishable because we use waterproof canvas, and like the newer batches, all of us have been using the waterproof canvas, which they really appreciate. They like the waterproof canvas, like the structure that the waterproof canvas provides. And we also, a lot of us use really pretty fabrics. So they like, "Oh my God, these are so nice." Aisha, she mixes the different prints, which I'm trying to do today. So hers are really pretty. They really love hers. But yeah, saying your girl will definitely be the baddest in school, child. Oh my God, she is crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I got 2 more. Y'all know Aisha loves mixing prints, child. But the process actually isn't, when it's only 6, it's not actually going by that slow. Yes, the details matter. Aisha even uses like pretty ribbon. Like Jomar sells like ribbon, like decorative ribbon. She be using that. She's like, "I had a bunch." She's like, "I don't know why I bought it. I just use it on there." And her ribbon is like, it's like a brocade. So pretty. Have y'all signed up for the Move Her Challenge? I signed up. I was like, even if I want to support, even if I ain't been in the gym, I ain't been on the walk in a month of Sundays. But I was like, I'm gonna sign up. I'm gonna sign up. Even though I ain't been working out. In my mind, that's my motivation to start working out. Oh, good. Okay, cool. Thanks, Monica. Yes. And they had that link has different colors as well. Ah, I knew I did this wrong. Honestly, I could leave it here, but I hate when it's noticeable when it's the wrong side of Ankara. I hate when it's obvious. So yes, the list that I linked in there is a comprehensive list. So I included sections on the stuff that's relevant to the. If you really want to do the pads, there's also patterns out on the internet as well. But if you want to get the real absorbency layer, I'll eventually finish the pattern for the pads. But there are already pre-existing pad patterns out there if you want to. But people be selling these joints on Etsy. Okay, because there's like some, the earthy folks that love to use they don't use store-bought pads because they say it's toxins. I'm like, girl, give me the toxins, shit. I'm gonna use them tampons and them pads. But I went a couple months with just using like reusable pads and not using the tampons. I don't know. I just don't feel secure out in these streets though. I'd be like, but I feel like the reusable pads provide more support than the one from the store. I be needing my tampons. There is a link in the description with the full list. The list it's separated. The list is separated for the it's separated by the pads, and there's a list for a section. It's a list, and they had two sections: the reusable pads, and I include the other one is for the bags. So if people want to just get the kit, I have the kit. If people have like already stuff at home, a lot of people are missing the waterproof canvas. So I included a link to the waterproof canvas. I included a link to where you can grab the zippers. But honestly, that stuff be adding up. So that's why I included the kit. Because I kind of calculated how much it costs to make a kit. Like if you don't have all that stuff at home. Like between the zippers, the webbing, and all that other kind of stuff. Renee's kits are definitely on par with how much you would pay when you buy them on your own. So all of that information is included in the link. Yeah, a lot of us garment girlies have like we have like Ankara and stuff at home. A lot of the quilt girlies have the fat quarters at home. So fat quarters, just to give you perspective, you can make per fat quarter, you can make 2 wet bags, not including the lining. So if you have a bunch of fat quarters at home, to make 10, you would need 5 fat quarters. Yeah, like I'm trying to tell you, when you buy it, of course I buy it because I go to I volunteer with PASHI. But that stuff adds up. That stuff adds up. Renee really ain't making it. She has a lot of it in her stash, but she at one point bought it. She ain't really making no money. She's just trying to get her stash down. So yeah. All right, so this is the last one. So, okay, if I could find, girl, it's always one. It's always one that want to be. All right, found that. So I have this. All right, boom. 'Cause I'm like, where is it? No problem. All right. Boom! Look who stepped in the room. Monica, you going to Addenda? Do you go to Addenda? I know Aisha said she going. For some reason, it's always something I gotta do on Addenda Day. Let me find some coverage. Let me find some coverage. Let me get some Ankara fabric. Make me a cute little outfit. Let me make me a cute little outfit. Let me find out if the PASHI folks go. They a little older though. They probably not going. You know what? But Mama Maisha, she 80, but she be outside. My girl be outside, okay? Yay! Thank you, Britt. Yes, we have hit our 250, but I'm trying to get to our 500. I'm trying to get the original goal for the retreat was 250, but I was like, yeah, that might not be doable. But we got more done than I thought we were. 144 is good. 144 ain't bad. I know Joseph said he was doing 100. Renee committed to doing 100. Well, she already got like 70 done, like 60 done. Okay. So we're getting it done. There's another group. I saw somebody sent me something. I can't remember who it was. There's another group that is doing these wet bags too. I was like, oh yes, come on, y'all. But listen, if you know a group that wants to do a volunteer, let me know, girl. They can participate. There are, I think they said 500 million girls that go without menstrual products. 500 million girls and women, I should say, that are lacking access. Baby, the more the merrier. We ain't in competition. Shit. The more the merrier. Bring them out. Bring them out. Okay. Listen, I'm running right through these. We have gone through 2 bobbins. If you need to get rid of your bobbins, or you don't want to waste your bobbin thread, this is a perfect way to get rid of that bobbin thread. Okay. Who participates in the? You mean Pashi or somebody else, Monica? Who participates in the Dundee? It is a lot of walking. It is a lot of walking. That is, you ain't lying about that. I keep saying I'm gonna go. The day of, I be like, yeah, I'm done. I ain't going. Do they? Let me ask them. My cousins normally go, but they go to that. It's like the block party, and I think it's on like not block party, block party on Bainbridge. They usually go to that. It is fun. Tydre, you still not feeling well? All right, y'all. Let's add the pockets. We making good progress. So we already got 2 pairs done. So we're gonna just stitch down the pockets. Right. I be taking so long to get down there. That's all I typically make when I am able to go. Because I be taking my good old time. One thing I'm not going to be is early and I'm not staying to the end. I don't be early and I don't stay to the end, baby. I don't start the party and I don't end it. Okay? That must be a Sagittarius thing. Because I be like, yeah, nah. Nah. Baby, my motto, I'm here for a good time, not a long time, applies to life. Okay? To life. You hear me? Because who got time? Not I. That applies to my life. All right, I'm finger pressing this. Oh, no, no, no. Don't come off. 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 Please, zipper. Please. Please, zipper. Don't come off. Oh, my God. Oh, come on. Come on. Just stay on. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. The zipper came off, y'all. God damn it. Whoa! Damn it. Come on, son. Wow. I was almost in the clear. No. Okay. We made it. I got it back. Never fear. I'm a G. I'm a G. Ooh, child. That could have ended really poorly. Okay. But we got it. We made it. We made it. Baby. Not your mom said I sound like I'm doing. Thanks, Mom. You know, I try. All right. Let's do the next bag. You know, I try a little bit. Child, these comments is going. These comments are rolling. Rolling with the homies. it's so much stuff coming up. Coming up soon. We got Devils Wear Prada. We got the Met Gala where Beyonce is cheering. My good sis Beyonce. We got a lot going on. I wonder what Tiana Taylor gonna wear to the Met Gala. My girl has just been outdoing everybody. She be out on these red carpets like, I may not win the award, but baby, I won in life, okay? She has just really been killing the game. You haven't been taking your teas, Tygery? Okay. Y'all know Tygery is a tea queen, child. Y'all know my girl is a tea queen. All right. Number 2. Oh, y'all see the mixed prints. Y'all see the mixed prints. Okay, y'all see the vibes. Shout out to Aisha, who will shame you if you keep your bags clean. She be like, that's it? That's all you want to do? I'm like, that girl. That girl, yeah. Yes. That's all I got in me. Dang. She do be shaming you, child. She can say, no, I don't. Yes, she does. And don't let you mix match the wrong prints. Ooh, she was like, ooh, you gonna put that together? You gonna put that together? I'm like, okay, maybe not. Maybe not. Girl, I guess not. I guess I won't be putting that together. Yes. I know. I'm just using my stash. I've had this fabric for a while. If y'all need some Ankara, check out Grace's shop. You can use BSN, I believe. If she's not having a sale, I don't know if she's having a sale. But if you want 10% off, just use BSN. Now she's saying stop it. She is stop. She said, listen, you're very particular when it comes to am I wrong? Aisha is very particular when it comes to print mixing, child. She be like, oh, okay. Listen, she encourages it, but if it don't look right, she gonna let you know. It's okay. If it don't look right, she gonna let you know. I say the rule of thumb is if your colors are super bright, mix it with other super bright colors. If you're using like a neutral earth tone, mix it with other neutral earth tones. Don't be trying to mix brown with no bright colors. Nope. All right, I'm just saying. Oh, that don't look too bad. Okay. Remember before you close it to bring the zipper in. We're moving right along. Moving right along. How many have I done? How many have you done, sis? I think this is number 4. So y'all not sewing. Nobody's sewing today. Okay. Are y'all not sewing for spring? Like, what's up? Are y'all over spring sewing already before it even starts? Is anybody going to DC Frocktails? I saw DC Frocktails just launched their tickets. Is anybody going? Any of my DMV girlies, are you going to DC Frocktails? Okay, Sam working on tax returns. Yeah, I cut out a linen outfit. What patterns are you using, Shamir? You're sewing for spring. What are you sewing for spring, Eve? Linen sounds real good. I was gonna get some linen from Minerva's last call out, but I think I waited too long. I probably ain't gonna get it, so I'm not even going. I'll wait till next month, chill. I just wasn't in the mood. As a badass boy, so you going as trade, Will? They don't have a theme, right? I kind of like that. I mean, I like a theme. I love a good theme. But I also love the option of not necessarily having a theme. Shamir said, she wearing something out of her closet, okay? For Atlanta's Frocktails. She said, I'm wearing what I got in this closet. It is what is it? Basically, they're include Atlanta's theme is do the best you can with what you got. I knew I did that shit. I knew I did that wrong. I felt that in my spirit. I was like, you putting this on wrong, but it's already top stitch, so we're gonna keep it. Got 4. True Bias skirt by Sia. Oh yeah, that's one thing. That Sia dress will have you in a chokehold. That Sia dress will have you in a chokehold, baby. Yeah, that. It's encouraging you to repurpose what you have. Wear what you got in that closet. Or I guess you could go like maybe going to the thrift store and doing something with that. Are you going to Atlanta, Will? Yeah. See, it had me in a chokehold too for a little second. I'm definitely gonna be making some seeds this summer. It's easy. It's so easy. Also, check out what other dress did I make, Shamir? Is it that Diane? Do you remember what the name of it is? It's like that maxi dress. That was a good one too. That was actually cute too. What's it called? Check that one out too. I think you'll like that one too. It's more of a halter style. I made that one. Definitely will be making that one again. Not you barely making it to DC, but I will. Not you barely making it to DC. I've never been to DC. The DC Sprocktails. Of course, I've been to DC, but I keep saying I'm gonna go because their food reputation precedes them, meaning people say the food is good, and I love to eat. You want to get me somewhere, child? Listen, I heard they food be bomb. They food be good, so they might get me out the house this year. And I'm thinking they moved it to the summer because it is risky. They've done it in February the last couple years. It is definitely risky to have a event and in the middle of winter. So I'm guessing that's why they did it in June. They've done it in the summer before too, though. So they're moving it back to the summer. All right, we got one more. We got one more, y'all. You like February? February is just risky. Coming from a person, Will was about to have me cancel my event. He was like, sis, this weather. I was like, we gonna risk it. And it ended up being a beautiful day. That like the week before, it was winter getting. The week after, it was summertime. I'm glad I ain't canceled. It would have been too much money to cancel it too. I mean, if it came down to it, I would have, but I was like, we'll make a decision, a game time decision when it comes. Oh, dang. Her prom on a Saturday? I'm trying to think. Was my prom on a Saturday or Friday? I can't remember. I feel like my prom was during the week. Nikki was like, if you swing by and get me, I'll go with you. I said, first of all, Baltimore ain't a swing by and get you. Like that's out of my way. That ain't swing by. It ain't on the way. You ain't off. If she was off for $6.95, I might do it. But nah, she off 83. Get out of here. And won't. I know that was a crazy week in Philly. That was crazy. But we got it done. And they actually cleaned the streets off pretty quick too. Terrence, clearly I'm online. And can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Shit. Can y'all hear me? I thought I put my thing on Do Not Disturb. Hold on, let me text him. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Top stitching the last part. Shamir, you ain't figure out the one that I made for Turks and Caicos? All right. I've been here. All right, y'all. So we are going to finish up. I actually did 6. I didn't think I was, but here we are. Look at me. Look at me. Hold on. All right. All right. So now we just have to stitch around. Stitch around. Where's the top? We love this for us, okay? So we're stitching it around at a 1/4 inch seam allowance. So over the zipper, I kind of go over that multiple times. I'm also making another NYX pattern. I'm making the NYX by Renee, and I'm doing that in the medium. So I did the large already, and I'm doing the medium next. I can show y'all. It is not Instagram acting glitchy too. Well, that's not happening. And I didn't post it again. It's this one. Which one is that? Yeah, and I ain't reposted, so I don't know which one it is. Well, there's that. Yushim03, I think. The Donna, yes. Thank you. Thank you, Tigery. Tiger, you be checking for Vicky? Let me find out. It is a Donna. Oh, no, that ain't Tigery. That's Shamir. No, that was Tigery. The Donna, yeah. Come on, Tigery. Okay, Tigery. Checking for the Vickies. Come on. Okay. sister? Don't play with Tidry. Don't play with Tidry, okay? Don't play with her. Don't play with Tidry. Are you making it on live or are you just making it? Should I add it to the schedule making it or are you making it on your own time? Shamir, what you making on live? Tidry, I'm going to just add the pattern from last week. Listen, while I have my host here, child. While I have them here. I believe Renee is making the NYX. Dr. Jen's making this super cute zipper pouch, quilted zipper pouch. All right. Thea pants. Who made the Thea pants? Okay, cool. Okay, I won't add you to the schedule then. It's fine. You don't listen. I haven't added you to the schedule, Terrence, in months because, yeah, no pressure. You the one that said you was making it, but nope, I won't add you. I'll just add you to the caption. That is perfectly fine. Terrence said they know I'm gonna be there and I'm gonna do the best job I can do when he get there. So he may or may not be making the designer, and that's fine. He may or may not be making it. He said I'll be having orders to work on. Okay, all right, there you go. No pressure over here. Okay. We got one done. Let's see. Yeah, we had 2.5 hours. But I think I'm gonna do the rest offline. But all I have to do is enclose everything. And oh shit, I knew I was gonna do that. I felt it. I was like, girl, you about to poke right through this. I felt that in my spirit. I was like, girl, you poking too hard. You poking too hard. I felt it. I felt it. All right, I'm gonna finish it at least 3. But this is 1. I felt that little hole. You can barely see it though. It's fine. Oh, that actually looks good. I mean, minus it's a little hole. You can't even see it. It's so colorful, you can't even see it. There's a couple little imperfections in here, but like a little, and be careful when you're stitching it together. Couple little imperfections, but it's all right. It's all right. Just make sure y'all clipping. Should I put it on the schedule? Is my question. Or would you just like to decide when you show up? Pretty. So the finished measurements for the pocket. I need a ruler. When all is said and done, when everything is stitched up, the pocket should be, and I might adjust the pattern to make it higher. 4.25. 4.25. It should be at least 4.25. So if your pocket is smaller when you're done at 4.25 in height, you have some work to do, and that's okay. Just keep practicing and don't throw it away. But that's what we should be aspiring to do. Again, I might adjust the pattern as well. All right. So he said, what is it? I think I know what pattern it is. 9952. Okay. Oh, that's what's happening. Okay. Okay. All right. Do a few more. 9952. I'm gonna forget that one. Y'all remind me on the live tomorrow because I'll be forgetting. 9952. 9952. Renee has a good memory. Renee, remind me that that's Terrence's pattern. So just to let y'all know. All right. So on Monday. Oh shit. On Monday, Terrence will be making 9952. Child, I don't remember. LaShawn sent me her. She updated the one she wants to do. Monday evenings. Who on Monday? Child, my memory is shot. Who on Monday evenings? I know. Don't tell me, y'all. Don't tell me. Tuesday is Dr. Jen. Wednesday's me. Thursday is Renee and Tidry. Don't tell me. Terrence is on Mondays, right? And Shamir. Duh. Shamir's on. Shamir, I said don't tell me. I figured it out before I looked at the screen. I said don't tell me. Y'all don't listen. Shamir, you want 6? I know. God, y'all don't listen. Y'all don't listen. I said let me go take my magnesium pills. Let me take my magnesium pills, Cheryl. I know that. Shamir, you on 6 o'clock? You changed it this week? You changed it? Aisha, I know. You told me in April, though. I'm talking about this week. Aisha's coming back not next week. Child, I need to do things week by week. I need to do things week by week. Y'all got the child, the way this memory is set up, week by week. Child, I'm barely making it day by day. I'm just barely making it day by day, y'all. Child. Terrence, you are on the schedule every week. I add you to the caption because you never commit. You tell me you have orders every week. So I never I don't. You're on the schedule. You're just in the caption. The only thing that are on the flyer are the patterns that the host commit to. You be busy. It's 83 degrees where you are. Hold on, who said that? Where my phone? Baby, I'm about to be outside next weekend. Somebody clock the weather for next weekend. Shamir, I might need you to cover a Dende weekend. Oh, that's Tidry. Well, Terrence, if you don't give me something to put on a flyer, what else am I supposed to do? Let me see what Nikki be having birthday parties every week. Nikki be having birthday parties every week. The caption, listen, the caption gets it done. Not the sun out now. Shamir said, so wouldn't you want to be out? Wouldn't you want to go live later if the sun out's on? Yeah, I don't know which weekend it is. I gotta figure out which weekend it is. Oh, I need you to cover Roots. Who want to cover? There might not be no Sunday service. Roots on the 31st. Can you cover the 31st? Because I won't be here. I might get Dr. Jen to cover. Dr. Jen be outside now, though. I don't know. Dr. Jen be outside. Dr. Jen said, I'll be outside. I need to start updating the calendar again, too. We've been getting a lot of traction on Facebook. I've been trying to spend some more time on Facebook. Y'all, Facebook, if you have a platform, baby, Facebook be doing this thing. Shamir, can you try to use for last week's Sunday service, or can you try to do a collaboration post with BSN? I think you should be able to do a collaboration post. Facebook is popping, y'all. When I tell you, so I've been going through updating like the cover arts. I've been trying to like do like posts that are native to the Facebook platform. Don't sleep on Facebook, y'all. I've gotten a lot of traction in terms of like more awareness of the events on Facebook. Facebook be getting it done. And I've been bad about like responding to messages because I don't be on Facebook. My posts typically just get shared from Instagram to Facebook. But I'm gonna be spending some more time on Facebook. No. You don't need to take a pic. Just try to do a collaboration post. Did you save it to your platform? Like just girl, just do a cover art. You can always change a cover art. All right. So I got 2 done. Let's try to do another one. Yes. We got 2. Let's keep going. Why not? Terrence, are you going live? So yeah, this week I'll be making 2 lens patterns. That is going to be it for me. And offline, I am going to be making the Victoria. Because Nikki keeps saying it's easy as quick, but I don't trust her. That's one thing. That thing be lying. But the knits, if you haven't already made it, is super quick, y'all. If you can make a zipper pouch, you can make a knits. And I like the knits because it gives you a kiss lock look without the hassle of installing a kiss lock. I be so over them kiss lock babes. I love the way they look, but it's a hassle to install. Child, I ain't making it. I have the E-line, but I ain't making it. And I even got it printed out. But after seeing you and LaShawn stress out for over that pattern for 3 weeks, 4 weeks, no ma'am. Mike said he gonna make it a. Listen, I know my strength, but you know the Kobo was super easy. The Kobo, I definitely think I want to make that again. The Kobo was easy. The Kobo was definitely easy. said I was gonna go to the market today. I lied. I lied. I know. I know. Everybody. I was like, I feel like after I said I'm gonna make it, I was like, I feel like everybody made it. No, Lynn made it first. Lynn made it first. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna make it. And then Brittany like, I'm gonna make it. I was like, now bread. Then Armenia was like, I'm gonna make it too. I'm like, okay, well. And the crazy thing is, I thought everybody was gonna make the E line. And so that's why I was like, okay, I'm gonna just make the Kobo. Then everybody popped out with the Kobo. I was like, okay. I said, okay then. All right then. I said, okay, well, and the Kobo not hard. It's just a lot. It's a lot of fabric. The Kobo is not hard at all. Now, granted, I did not do them belt pockets. You know that thing, love a welt pocket. Me and Renee supposed to be doing that competition where she picking a pattern. She said I don't have to do the Ariadne no more. She said I don't have to do the Ariadne no more, y'all. She said she gonna pick a different pattern. I told her I had 2 more. I have 5 Ariadnes. I don't need another one. Oh, I wore it outside the other week. I wore it outside. I wore it to my cousin's her celebration party. Everybody was loving it. I didn't wear it as I wore it for our competition though. I just wore it with some I wore it with some jeans. It's cute. It's cute. Like if you wear it by itself, I be wearing it. Shamir said, well, who's actually wearing it outside? I did. I did. Come on, Britt. Let's make it next month. What is the theme of next month gonna be? I think I'm gonna keep it generic. Shamir said, y'all can have it. Did you finish the Shamir said she ain't finishing the line till the fall. Yeah, I ain't making that. I was supposed to be doing my free pattern month. I think I'm gonna do more free patterns next month for sure. I was doing free patterns all month though. My favorite pattern definitely was the Ida. That Ida is super cute. The Ida is definitely a moment. So I technically did do free patterns. Oh shit. Well, I still need to finish my little Beyonce look. I think I'm gonna make it in Ankara. Not it's hanging in the. Not you wait until fall. Finish that coat, please. Lord, not you, Lord. All right, this is 3. Not y'all wait until fall. My God, on today. My God, on today. Not y'all waiting until the fall to finish it. Can y'all please not stress me out? You doing whips? Okay. That's what I should do. I still ain't finished my blending pants, y'all. When do we make them, Brittany? That's what we're gonna do. Let's do whip. Let's do whips all month. April. Whip it into spring. Chanel inspired. Brittany, you just making up stuff. Brittany is making up stuff. Brittany, I want you to promote your patterns. Brittany, I want you to do a collab with South Florida, the Frocktails. Do a collab with them. Since you did that beret and they having a Emily in Paris. They was like, Carmen, it's not Emily in Paris. I was like, what is it? What is it? Parisian Nights? I said same difference. If the theme is Emily in Paris, you might get more people to come out. You might get more people to come out. All right, that's number 3. We just trucking through. I ain't been on live with y'all this long for a minute, but I'm enjoying our little yap session. It's Parisian themed. Parisian Nights. Paris Nights. Yes. And it's supposed to be in June. I ain't gonna ask Will if he going. He was talking about something. He barely making it to DC. So I take it Will ain't going back. He gave us that speech. It's like going to see it's like going to see your cousins. He ain't going back. What? Terrence, please. Bye, Terrence. They didn't kill Diana. The Brits did. The Brits killed her. The Brits killed her. It wasn't the Parisians, it was the Brits. You ain't gonna be able to convince me that crown ain't kill her. But I feel like we should go to Miami. Same difference. Paris after dark. They said they are taking it back to Miami. It's not going to be in Marymore or wherever the hell it was before. I said we all got. It's going to be in Miami. You have a hood ass Miami time. I love Miami. Sometimes. Miami don't be loving me though, child. It's going to be in Miami. Miami can be fun. It can be a little pricey too. Yes, let you pray, Will. You talk about stuff. It's like going to see your cousins. Let me call Kiana. Let her know we pulling up. Mike said he would go too. At least that's what he said at the retreat, child. Mike said he was going to go. Come on, let's go outside. Yeah. I'm not really a Fort Lauderdale kind of girly. I'm a Miami girly. I quickly realized I'm not really a Fort Lauderdale kind of girly. Miami, I can do. Even though Miami has changed, I'm also changed. I'm old now. I know. Facts. Facts. Not Will in this. Bye, Will. What would you even wear for Paris after dark? Brittany's beret. A cute little pleated skirt. for Paris After Dark. A beret is a must, though. What's in October? What is in October? Child, this thing's stressing me out. No, it's not. It's in June. Chicago Frocktails is in October. They're switching it to October this year. I can't do that. That's homecoming season. I'm a homecoming hoe. I keep forgetting it's not my personal page. I'll be at homecoming. Sorry. Come on, Chaparelli. Count you out for what? For which one? October or June? Not you gonna make the C and call it. I mean, that's fine. You said count you out. They will bowing out. What you got to do in June? Oh, she said he ain't going to 2 Frocktails in 1 month. Bye, Will. Well, it's gonna be fun. Will, we can be out in them streets. It wasn't in October last year. Maybe they are switching it. We got 4 done. Well, come hit these Miami streets with us. We can get a whole entire summer house. Let me look on Airbnb. Let me see what Airbnb got popping. Let me see what the Airbnbs got going on. Will said he done turned over a new leaf. He's over it. Will said he over it. Will said, catch me on the flip side. I'm over it. Catch me on the flip side. That's your business. That is your business. This ain't lining up like I wanted to, but we gonna make it work. Let's make it work. Make it work. I get to the end and want to act up. I get to the end and you want to act up. Make it make sense. Make it make sense, Father God. We're going to have to show. Now I ain't dying like Diana. Please, Terrence. Not today. Not today, Terrence. I already got 2 more wet bags to finish. Will said you want. Will, did you already get your ticket for DC? Okay. I ain't even mad, Will. I'm talking all this shit. I might not even go. I'm like, I'm going. It comes time for me to go. I'm like, you know what? You know what? Maybe next time. I'm hyping up everybody. Like, they gonna like, where Carmen at? I'm hyping everybody to go. Where Carmen at? Where's Latrell? Where's Latrell? They were talking about it at the retreat. They didn't announce the official date. They just said it's gonna be in June. All right, we got 1 more, y'all. I can't believe I've been home here 3 hours, but you know what? We got a lot done. We got 2 pads done, 2 pad samples. I'm gonna compare them against the ones at the PASHI when I go this Wednesday. I know I have to make some adjustments. I know the pattern got to be updated though. I can wear what I want. Who said I can only wear fascinating? Who said that? I can wear what I want. A fascinator gives me more British than Parisian though. Fascinators to me are more British than Parisian. I'm not saying Parisians don't wear them, but all right. 1 more, y'all. 1 more. So the bulk doing batch sewing does work. So we got 6 done in about an hour and a half. Alexa, what is 6 divided by an hour and a half? How many minutes is it?
6 divided by 1.5 hours equals 4 hours, which is 240 minutes.
That don't make sense. Alexa, if I made 6 bags in 90 minutes, how many minutes did it take me to make each bag?
It took you 15 minutes per bag.
Okay. Thank you, Shamir. My brain's not on.
Happy to help with your bag making calculations.
Thank you, Shamir. My brain is turned off. Not bad. 15 minutes per bag. Alexa, how long would it take me to make 30 bags then?
At 15 minutes each, 30 bags will take 450 minutes, which is 7 hours and 30 minutes. That's the total time needed.
Child, well, tell me why it took me 3 days to make 30 bags.
It took about 7.5 hours total, so the 3-day figure likely includes breaks, other tasks, or slower pacing. Adjusting the rate or accounting for downtime would explain the longer span.
Well, that girl, I ain't realize she was gonna answer me. All right, we got another one done. So this will one more, and that will take us to the amount we need to get us to 150. Okay. I still ain't making through all. So I went through about 2.5 bobbins. Again, some of them were half full. They weren't all completely full. Yeah, we friends today. Whenever I be on TikTok, she be acting up. She don't like when I'm on TikTok. That's what it is. Right. That's because we've been through a lot. Me and Alexa have been through a lot. When do you want to do calf hands, Shamir? I think I want to make some robes for the house. I want to walk around in robes. The caftans, like the Donna and the Minerva, they're too much for the house. I need like a simple robe, like for the house. I want to wear robes and silk pajamas. The Minerva and Donna are great for like vanity purposes, but like realistic, y'all got to make that fleur robe by Mood, the free one. Y'all got to make that. That's for around the house. Y'all got to make that fleur robe. It's up on my dress form. I need to finish it. Which one? The one that Sin had on at the retreat too? That was cute too. I don't. That's a big 5 pattern though. Y'all know I ain't making that. But her, actually, I think I might have the one she made. Sin, if you're still in the chat, I don't know if you are. What's the number of the you made? I think it was the McCall's one. What sleeve do you want to do? Y'all, we got a lot done today. I feel super productive today. I feel accomplished. I feel like I did something. Oh, I mean, I could do it with you, Shamir. I I think you understand. So for me, you talking about when it's time to like sew it on top. Yeah, that thing it's a little tricky. It's a little tricky flicky. For sure. I'm gonna sew that down a little bit more. It's a little tricky flicky for sure. Yeah. I feel like and it's hard to maintain consistency. Yeah, it's kind of yeah. I mean, I love that caftan though. I like it. I made it in a chiffon. I really like it. That one I feel like I could wear around the house. The Chalet one that I made, that's for the beach. She is the moment. She's the icon. She's the legend. She is the moment. Which one is it? Send what's the number so I can pull it up. If I have it, I'll use it, but I ain't buying it. It was super cute. And how many yards? Okay. Thank you. Hold on. Let me pull it up. Oh, I actually do have this one. That's the one that made me burn my Big Mac. Remember? We was live with Auntie Carol. Child, I burned up my Big Mac, child. Fucking around with that one. I think I definitely have that one. When I was cutting it out. And I had a candle burning. That pattern triggers me. It's cute though. Have you ever made the oh sorry, I ain't show y'all. Have you ever made the romper under it? Oh, it doesn't have a facing. Now, it doesn't have a band, a neck band. Have you ever made this part? Have you ever made the romper that goes with it? That's cute. I cut it out. It's in my whip somewhere, child. I'm wild. I'm wild, or was that candle wild? Like a wildfire. Fire. Not you throw it in the You know what? One thing Santa do. Sin will be on some 1, 2, 3, release some. Sin will throw away a pattern, babes. My girl will throw away a pattern in a heartbeat. She'll be like, yeah, nah. What you hate about it? What fabric did you make it in? I cut it in a chiffon. Or was it a, yeah, I think it was chiffon. Not you won't have room for bad clothes in your closet. I know that's right. It gave, you know I love a poopy pant. I have on a poopy pant right now. I have on a poopy pant right now. Oh, come on, son. Y'all know I will rock a poopy pant now. Child. Not you ain't that funny. And her facing was unnecessary. Not you. I love a good facing or a neck. I love a good. You mean on the romper? You said okay. You know they love her facing, child. I don't mind a good facing. It gives it a clean finish. She said, "I'll keep the robe, but so you threw the pattern in the trash too. I'm guessing some will throw a pattern. You kept the robe pieces, but you threw the romper pieces in the trash, or you kept the romper pieces just in case you had to change your heart." All right, y'all, we are all done. These gorgeous pads are. I mean, wet bags and pads are none. So pretty. We got 6 done. So this will take us to 150. And we got our sample pads done as well. We love that for us. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. Thanks for rocking with me. So yeah, I'll take these pads. I'll test it out against their pads at PASHI just to make sure the pattern is right. But yeah, we got it done. We had a productive day today. So these wet bags will take us to the 150. Aisha, are you still here? Oh yeah. Are you coming on Thursday? I added your number to, I think we're over like 200. I see you on here, but I don't see you on my, that's just so fucking weird. Okay. No. So 150 was for just the retreat. I'm counting these towards the retreat pads. The retreat we did 144. I did these extra 6. I did these extra 6 to bring the retreat ones to 150. And then outside of that, okay. Hold on. Well, Alexa, what's 63 plus 5 plus 3 plus 11 plus 8 plus 20 plus 11 plus 10 plus 63 plus 10?
The sum is 204.
We did
That's the total.
We did 204. 204 plus 150 is 354. So that's a good number, y'all. And I know some folks mailed some in, so they still have to pick some up. So I'm sure we'll add to that list this week. So as of now, we are at 354. So yes, thanks again for all your support, y'all. I'm about to go eat me something. But yeah, thanks again for hanging out with me. I have what I need for Wednesday. The other ones from the retreat are coming in the mail. And yeah, Aisha, when you get a chance, send me your stuff for April. And I know you need a couple days off. I think. So let me know if you need any days off in April, along with the other hosts as well. Ah! All right, y'all. Thanks for hanging out. This was fun. Shit. Peace. Hold on. I can't never get nothing done right. All right, let me end this live. It's taking too long.